Hi, my name is Chaka. I'm a big YouTube watcher. And today I want to, don't know how I'm going to title it yet, whether it's going to be pet peeves about YouTubers or some things that you YouTubers ought to do. I prefer YouTube over any other visual medium simply because it's real life people, it's real people. Even when you guys are doing your skits, it's, to me, it's real life people. And I know actors and all them, they're real life people, but that don't count. These are real life people, everyday people, if you will, doing stuff to entertain me. Now, yeah, so the first thing I want to suggest, and maybe even directly to YouTube or TikTok and Musical.ly and Dubsmash and Instagram and the rest of them, is to try to develop, to those people, try to develop some kind of audio leveling system. In my opinion, one of the worst things when watching a video, starting a video, you start it and the intro is so loud you have to turn your device down. And it's over-modulated and it's distorted, and in some cases. And then when you get to the YouTuber trying to talk, you can barely hear them. And there have been times where I had to turn my TV up to 100 and then turn the device up to whatever the biggest amount and I still couldn't really hear what was happening. So my first suggestion, of course, is to the social media people, maybe develop some kind of audio leveling device. But my suggestion directly to you YouTubers is first of all, pay a little more attention to that when you're editing, because I know when you're editing, you can hear that. You can hear the difference. You can hear that your intro is loud, and when you're talking, it's not so loud. So, and then the next thing is to suggest is that you project your voice. And I understand that sometimes it's 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, and you don't want to wake up mom and daddy or grandma in the next room or whatever. Then get you a microphone. Get you a little lapel mic or something, a Mickey Mouse mic or something, so we can hear you. Your audio is just as important as your video. And if it weren't, you would not be talking. You want us to hear what you're saying, so you have to project that. You know, if you ever take acting classes, I am told, I have heard that you want to, if you're live on a stage, in a play or whatever, you want the person in the back row to be able to hear you. So you want to project your voice so that that person back there can hear you. And the same thing with YouTube. You want me to hear what you're saying, so you have to speak a little louder. I'm not saying scream like you scream at your little sister or your little brother, you know, when they take your cookies or whatever, but speak a little louder so that people can hear what you're saying. The other suggestion is when you try to project, try to think of maybe a person on the other side of the camera with their back turned to you, not paying attention to you. At what volume would you speak to that person to get their attention and or to hold a conversation with them? That's the volume maybe you should speak when you're doing your YouTube videos. My next one is very short, very brief, and it's just a suggestion. Stop opening stuff with your teeth. Now, you people that go to school, every year in your back to school halls or whatever you guys call them, every year, everyone that I've seen, you buy some scissors. So you have some scissors. Use scissors to open packages or food packages, or when you get these gifts from these clothing places and stuff, and they come in plastic bags. It seems like the go-to thing is to put it in your teeth, and your parents spend a lot of money, has spent a lot of money, and maybe still is spending a lot of money to have you have some good teeth. Unfortunately, I didn't do that. I don't have good teeth. So you don't want to see my mouth. But take care of your teeth. Stop opening stuff with your teeth. Get some scissors or buy a specific pair of scissors just for your YouTube, so that when you get a package, you can open it with that. Stop sticking stuff in your mouth and opening stuff with your teeth. Thank you. Next, to the older brothers out there, you brothers, you guys that are just turning grown, 18, 24, and you have these younger sisters, and they are 11, 15, whatever. The first thing I'm going to say to you is, you, like Maury would say, you are not the father. You are not her father. She's your younger sister. So stop threatening her and be more supportive. You are not her boss. In fact, she is probably the star of the YouTube channel. She is probably the reason most people are watching. So you need to be a little bit more supportive. It is beyond me why you think you can control her. In fact, what I used to tell young men all the time about young women is that as soon as they have their first period, whether it be 8, 9, whatever age she has her first period, from that point until the day she dies, she has gone through more in life than you or I as men could ever go through. Ever. And if I haven't said it already, ever. She has gone through already at 11, at 15, at 16, whatever age your younger sister is, older brothers. She's gone through more already in life than you will ever go through. I don't care how tough you think you are. I don't care how much money you make. how bad you are, how many whatever, how many YouTube visitors, supporters, or what subscribers you get, whatever, how many mansions you buy or G-Wagons you buy, doesn't matter. She has gone through more. Okay, I've said it several times. I think you get the point. Be more supportive as controlling, because you can't control her. She's going to do what she's going to do. She's going to have male friends. You can't stop that. She's going to eventually have a boyfriend. She's eventually going to have sex. In a lot of cases, she's going to eventually have a child. So, what you, I believe your younger sister, if you're controlling her the way that you continue to control her, like that with a heavy hand, and I'm going to whoop you, and I'm going to take your phone, and all this kind of stuff, and sneaking into her phone, you don't run stuff. You don't run stuff. Be more supportive as controlling. She will trust you more. She will come to you more, and she will kill for you and die for you. The end of that. Let's talk about subscribers. Subscribing and subscribers. Now, every single one of every YouTuber ever started at 0, progressed to whatever number they are at now. Here's what I have seen as the progression. When you're small, 0 to 100, 1,000, whatever, it's help. You cry. It's like a cry for help. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Help me get to 100. Help me get to 1,000. Help. Then, at a certain point, I don't know if it's 2, 3, 4,000, whatever. You want support, so you can keep getting that cash. You start getting a check. You want to keep getting that check. Help support. Like, comment, subscribe to support us. Help, like, comment, subscribe, support me. We're the coolest people on the internet. But when you get to a certain point, and it seems to me that point is right around 100,000. When you get around that 100,000, you don't want to support anybody. You don't want to subscribe to anybody. I have heard some of you YouTubers say, why should I support them? Why should I support them? Why should I do this? It's clout chasing. When you needed help, see, you wanted everybody to help you. Big, little, a lot of subscribers, no subscribers, whatever. Come on YouTube and start an account just to help me. But as soon as you get up there, everybody that asks you to like, comment, and subscribe, they're clout chasing. Why the big difference? You can help the little person. What's the big deal? Nobody's asking you Maybe there are some people asking you to shout them out on your channel and that kind of stuff. You don't want to do that? Fine. You want to charge for that? You know, I don't agree with it, but you know, that's your thing. You do your thing. But I'm saying support the younger, the newer YouTubers. Help them. Help them up. There's enough money out there for everybody. And speaking of money, and I hope I can say this very briefly, when you guys going to Gucci and whoever else, Prada or whatever, I don't even know these rich places that you go, and you spend thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on stuff. It's pathetic to me. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. Yeah, it's your money. You can do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. It's your thing. Do what you want to do. But it doesn't inspire me or help me to continue to support you, because you're throwing it in my face. It seems to me, it feels like to me, you're throwing it in my face. I helped you get there, but now that you're there, you're going to throw it in my face that you're so rich and you can spend thousands of dollars and you can fly first class all over the world, and you can buy, you know, G-Wagons and whatever, Mercedes and whatever else. You're just throwing it in my face. And that's not cool. And, you know, it's not going to hurt you, but I'll just take my subscription back. That's all. That's all. It's not gonna, I know it's not going to hurt you. You got your 400,000, you got your 500,000, you got your 1.7 million, whatever. I'll take my little subscription back, and I'll feel better. So, that's my little rant for today. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I was editing the video, and I thought of one more thing. As far as DMing, is that what you call it? Sending a personal message through Instagram or something. And the usual response from you guys, you big YouTubers, is, do you know how many DMs we get? We can't go through all of them. So here's a suggestion. Since you're making so much money and you can throw it away on Gucci and Prada and whatever, and G-Wagons and $10,000 challenges and all that kind of stuff, how about just hiring somebody, $10 an hour, $400 a week, to go through your DMs? You come up with stock answers to general questions. How old are you? How tall are you? What school did you go to? Yada, yada, yada. What kind of car you drive? Whatever. What city you live in? Whatever. The specific ones that they can't answer, then they, once a week, twice a week, once a day, they meet with you for 30 minutes, an hour, and you can answer those questions for them. You got a husband and wife, then each of you hire a person to go through your DMs and answer people. That is very important to the person who wrote it. You don't want to follow people back. I'll never understand why, because you got people following you. Your subscription costs you the same thing that it costs anybody else. 0. 3 seconds and 1 click. That's it. You don't have to respond to anything that they do anymore ever. I'm sorry, I'm going back off on that. But that's just a suggestion. Hire somebody to answer your DMs for you. Thank you. Doesn't matter if you enjoyed it or not. I feel better getting it up. So maybe one day I'll come back. We'll see. Bye.